Man, I don't understand what is going on here. Why can I not get on the center of the phone? What is happening here? Welcome to the show! I am the Star Wars Daddy, and I'm bringing you another episode of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. It's episode 71, which is unbelievable. And on these videos, what do? Well, we recap all the items I just sold over on eBay from this last Sunday, and they're all vintage Kenner, Star Wars action figures, accessories, vehicles, playsets. The full gamut of Star Wars collecting is sold on eBay. I give shout-outs to every single person that purchases from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious award in all of collecting. It's the person that spent the most money with me. And that person, I think, is popping up over here, right here, is the Daddy of the Week. It's Shane! He is a Daddy member, and he finally achieved the incredible award for Daddy of the Week. He went nuts. Look at that. Look how much he spent right there. He went nuts. He gets a shout-out right here, the entire video long, for being the person that spent the most money with me. It's unbelievable. Glad he got that honor. We also do a feature on a specific figure. And the feature, usually we go over the COOs, the accessories, movie clips, everything that you need to know to be an educated collector. And this week will be on the original Princess Leia Organa, someone I have not done one on yet, and we sold one here today. So when we get to that in the shout-outs, we'll do a feature. There is also a new feature that's been happening here, I guess, well, maybe 6-7 weeks now, but it's a random winner. Anybody can win. All you have to do is win an item from me on the Sundays from my eBay items, and then my wife or my son comes in, looks at all the figures. They randomly just choose one of them, and whoever was the person that purchased that one item, they get some extra Star Wars stuff in their package. And what did we do today? Well, we sold 61 items because we also had one of the items that was immediately purchased was immediately canceled by another eBay reseller. So obviously they were just trying, I don't understand why people do that. So maybe he's trying to prevent me from selling stuff so he can sell stuff so people didn't search to find his stuff, but he's not selling the same item. I don't know, it's really weird, but he's blocked. So we blocked another one. Here's his eBay user ID, just in case you're wondering. Some of the scumbags that are out there that just do stuff to cause trouble for people. There he is. So make sure you don't purchase from him. But 61 items are what we actually did end up selling for $2,430, which is $40 on average per item. And if you've watched my videos before, if you haven't watched my videos before, in this resale business, in order for me to be profitable, to make this all worth it, based on the amount that I'm purchasing items for, the eBay fees, shipping costs, all that stuff that goes into this, I need to at least sell every item for $30. If I sell it for $30, I'm making a profit that makes all the time I put into this worth it. Anything above $30, well, you know what happens. I end up putting all these awesome items into my collection because I have a surplus. And when you have a surplus, you put it back into the business. That way next year, your budget stays the same or it's higher. You don't want to not spend the money in the surplus, okay? Or else it means you have less money next year. And right over here, I freed up a little bit of wall space. This stuff is actually not supposed to be there. It's going to move out of the way. So I'm going to put some more acrylic shelving in there, and it'll make room for items that will be coming into this collection because of this surplus. In case you haven't seen it, right here we had the news. The news is a satire news on Star Wars news. So I do tell you about real stuff. Real current events are happening in the Star Wars world. It looks like I'm the anchor man, like a real newscaster at a real news station. We're talking about real stuff. And this last week we talked about Hakes Auctions. They've got the Jeff Jacob collection, 2nd edition. It's happening right now, and we talk about some of the incredible stuff that are going to be sold there in that auction. We talk about Jean-Claude Van Damme as R2-D2 in Star Wars. What in the world? And then we have a Reddit post from a girlfriend who's in trouble. Her boyfriend is a collector. He collects action figures. That's all he cares about. What happens with that story? You find out here on the news. And then this last Sunday just happened. I had 6 collections come in from reselling. Things I purchased came into the collection. I unboxed them all. And in one of the boxes, I can tell you there's some incredible finds that blew me away. And that's why I resell. And you take some chances. It all paid off right here in this video. And a Sunday ago, so a week and a half ago, I went to a toy show up in Washington with Aiden Jam. He's on YouTube. He's a 10-year-old. And he's into 90s toys. He wants all the 90s toys he can get for his collection in his room. And so we go on a toy hunt right here on this episode. And I find 2 incredible items. Yeah, I know it's only 2. But I'm promising you, they're incredible. And they're already off at grading. You got to check out what happens on this video. And before we get into all these shout outs for you, if you could do me a favor, it's free. It helps me. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notifications to be notified of all the upcoming content, which I will talk about in the outro of this video. I will also show you a short that'll pop up next to me that's going to show you all the current eBay listings that are happening right now, all the figures. Pops up, it goes crazy, or you can go down into the description of this video, right down below, and you'll find links for my TikTok, my Instagram, as well as my eBay. If you want to be a part of these videos, you want to hear your name be shout out for purchasing something, if you want a chance to be the daddy of the week, again, the most prestigious award in all of collecting, right here, ask Shane, then that is where you will find that link. Go to the eBay, make some bids. Also, one last thing, memberships. Memberships is the best way that I can personally thank you for all of your support. And it's the best way you can support me. Lots of things happen within memberships. I give away tons of free stuff. I'm giving away t-shirts. I'm giving away action figures. I'm giving away all $100 worth of Star Wars stuff every single month for members only. And we also have a Star Wars 3D Darth Vader bust made by Adam Gothard. You have to know who Adam Gothard is. Just go to any Facebook Star Wars group and you're gonna know who he is. He purchased today. We're gonna talk about him here soon. But he made this 3D printed Darth Vader daddy bust. You get those in the top 2 membership tiers. And why do we want to talk about memberships here on this video? Well, it's because in the middle and top tier, the daddy tier and the big daddy tier, it comes with free shipping on all action figures and accessories purchased on eBay. You get free shipping. And then in the big daddy, the top tier, you get up to $10 off per item. So if there's a vehicle that's like $15 shipping, it'll only cost you $5. And you can do that with every single item you purchase. And so there's lots of perks. It all pays for itself. Again, I guess I love to give stuff away for free. I love doing that. So if memberships is something you're into, you want free stuff, you want free shipping, and you want to join this community, there'll be a commercial that'll pop up somewhere in this video with a guy named Carl, who's a rebel soldier. He's riding a Tauntaun. He's back on Hoth, and he has trouble with the Wampa. But you're going to find out why all those membership perks help him escape the Wampa. All right, you guys, I've said enough. We've gone on way too long. I will try to cut this down. There's just so much stuff that we have to talk about, all this housekeeping. But enough of this. Let's get into this video. Let's take a look at all these sales. Hey, look at this setup. It's new, it's different. I moved everything around. So now you can see some of my collection behind me when things are popping up. And I've kind of maneuvered myself for more live streaming stuff, which I plan on doing here in the near future. But enough of that. Let's get into Gregory. Well, I don't know if we want to get into him, but we're going to talk about him. We're going to give him a shout out. He became a member. And he's a new member. Wow, we're proud to have him. And I think we're working on upgrading to the middle tier. And when that happens, he gets the free shipping, so we'll go back and refund him and get all that stuff done. It's a little tricky on YouTube. If you sign up for the wrong tier, the tier you weren't hoping to, getting it to switch can be a little confusing. I get it. I've seen it. And so I think that's where we're at right now with Gregory. But he is out of Missouri. And he's picked up 2 items for his first time with me here. We've got a Biker Scout Trooper. It's all complete in very nice condition. Went out for $24.09. Then we've got that low gray in near mint condition, the Hong Kong version, and all complete. Very nice for $16.94. And hopefully it will be free shipping because he joined memberships. Figure it out. Now I don't have a mouse. I've lost my mouse. How did I lose the mouse? The mouse is plugged in. Vinny is a new buyer out of New York. And he's picked up a couple of items. We've got that Bestman security guard. He's all complete in pretty nice condition for only $12.50. And then we picked up a split visor Hoth Stormtrooper. Missing a skirt. He's freezing. James got outbid on this one, I know, but he picked up another one later on. Don't worry about that. And is in all complete, or just had the blaster. Looks nice. $26 on that one with $10 shipping. Jeez, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. Tom is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member. He got free shipping today on all of his items. He gets free shipping every day when he orders action figures and accessories from me on eBay. He picked up 3 items. We got that Chewbacca. I had 2 of these because I have so many Chewbaccas. I've got to start selling probably 2 at a time because I have different COOs on the back of the leg. So we're just going to try to do it that way and get rid of some of these. This one's the small Hong Kong CO on the back of the leg in nice condition, all complete, only for $13.50. We picked up a Hoth Han Solo. He's freezing, except he's got that jacket. It's a blue jacket, even though it's brown in film. $13.50 for him as well. And then we picked up an R2-D2. It's the Taiwan version, a little bit harder to find on this one. In nice condition, went out for $21.05 with that free shipping. Christostamo is a repeat buyer out of California. I believe we've talked about memberships. He buys from me at least every other week, so it obviously makes sense for him to be a member to get the free shipping, but he loves paying shipping. And picked up a Leia Boosh. She's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. She's in near mint condition. It's the no COO version. A little bit harder to find for that one too. And all complete. Very nice. $24.48 with $5 shipping. Grant is a repeat buyer out of Tennessee. And he's picked up my Hoth Wampa. And you're going to see this Hoth Wampa later on in a commercial about memberships. Pretty cool. You got to check it out. This one is all complete, of course, because it doesn't come with anything. A little bit of yellowing. Went out for only $16.50. It could be the steal of the day. I'm going to say that just in case.
Steal of the day.
And then if it wasn't, I'll use a graphic later on. With $6 shipping, though. Hey, you dum-dum. A dum-dum, like, you know, what a 4-year-old would say to somebody else. I can't imagine someone would take offense to being called a dum-dum. Unless maybe you are a dum-dum. But I digress. Let's do a feature on the beautiful Princess Leia Organa.
Featured figure.
I seem to have found it.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire. Too little short for a stormtrooper?
Huh? Oh, the uniform.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
You're who?
I'm here to rescue you. I've got your R2 unit. I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi, where is he?
Come on.
Can't get out that way.
Looks like you managed to cut off our only escape route.
Maybe you'd like it back in your cell, Your Highness.
Some rescue. You came in here, didn't you have a plan for getting out?
He's the brains, sweetheart. What the hell are you doing?
Somebody has to save our skins. Into the garbage, flyboy. Governor Tarkin. I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Shelly is a repeat buyer. She's a daddy member. She gets free shipping on her action figures and accessories. She purchases from me every single week, and she's picked up a beautiful figure today. Figuratively speaking, and what's the other word? Figuratively and literally. Figuratively and literally, she's beautiful. I don't even know what that means anymore. But it was a feature, which we just saw. I'm sure there's some incredible information that popped up with this Leia. There's so many different variants, and I'm sure it was a overload of information. Hopefully we are able to sneak in some video clips that don't get copyrighted. That way you can see the beautiful Princess Leia. And this one is in near mint condition from 1977. It's the dark blue black blaster that goes with her. It's beautiful. No tears in the cape. It was just a beautiful figure overall. Went out for $116.50 with free shipping. Miles is a repeat buyer. He is a daddy member. He's getting free shipping today on these figures. And he's out of Oregon here. He's local with me. I appreciate that for the shipping costs and picked up 2 items. We've got that Klaatu Skiff Guard. It's the no-COO version because that's the only way this figure comes, and he's all complete. Nice condition for $16.05. And then we've picked up that TIE Fighter Pilot. It's the Hong Kong version, all complete. It's actually really nice figures, almost near mint. I have a few of these are just like kind of on the cusp of being near mint or just real great condition. And so I pull it back to the great because I just don't feel comfortable calling it near mint. But this is one of those. It's still a beautiful figure. $20.50, free shipping. Adam, my buddy, he's a repeat buyer. He created the 3D printed Darth Vader bust, which is over there. Perfect. Great video. He created that 3D bust right here that members get. They're signed. You can barely see it, signed and numbered. Look at this thing. How cool is this? They're all different colors. The thing just constantly is changing colors with the filament. And so you never know what you're going to get. We've had a lot of these here lately, but it's about to be switched to new colors. And Daddy members and Big Daddy members get this to put in their collection. Look how beautiful that thing is. And Adam is my buddy. He gives me some hookups. And I give him hookups. And he's getting a whole package here of his favorite things. Hammerheads and Emperor's Royal Guard stuff that I do not want or need. I have too many of these. I've got to get these out the door. And nobody's going to purchase these by themselves without blasters. So I'm just going to hand them all to him because that's his focus figures. And he's got thousands of them. Thousands. Here's Adam right here. Adam's Vintage and Customs. He makes giant 12-inch 3D printed figures that look just like the Kenner ones. He's selling them on the ICC Facebook group. He's selling them on Death Star gift shop, selling things. And mostly on Rogue 5 Toys. You're going to see them all the time. Rogue5toys.com. Okay, go check them out. That's where I buy the majority of the stuff that's in my collection. So Adam's everywhere. He's getting a bunch of free stuff. He also purchased a couple items today, which I appreciate. We've got that Leia Combat Poncho, missing the helmet, missing the belt, missing the blaster, but has that poncho on to stay modest. That's what we're worried about. And she went out for $15.50. Then we've got that Lando Skiff Guard, the no-COO version, a little bit harder to find, all complete in nice condition for $20.50 with $5 shipping. Out of my man. I hope you enjoy your little gift pack. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier. And I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force! I'm feeling the Force! Memberships! Scott is a new buyer out of Maryland, and he's picked up my Jabba the Hutt playset. And it came with some unused parts still sealed in the baggie. So like the pipe and the bowl and all that stuff. And the Slave Leia, I was going to say grappling hook, but that's not right. It's a collar right around her neck when she gets out of hand. From 1983, and all complete. Very nice condition. Went out for only $71. So this is 2 weeks in a row, I think. We've had really cheap prices. And I said this was the steal of the day last time. So I think we're just going to leave this one alone. I had $15 shipping, so that kind of helps out a little bit. I don't know what's going on. These usually sell for like $120 on average. So I'm not sure what's happening, unfortunately, with me selling Jabba the Hutt playsets. They're just not going for the right price. Christian is a repeat buyer, and he's international. I don't know where this is headed, but he buys from me pretty frequently, and he picked up an incredible item. This went for way more than I thought it was going to, which I'm happy with. I'm not going to argue that ever. But it's a Lily Letty. There's the music. Nyanum, or Nyanum, however he pronounces it. Depends if he's in Mexico or if he's here in the States, how he pronounces it. It's a no-COO figure. That's how it is. There's another no-COO that's a Kenner figure. It's a different no-COO, okay? Different on the back of the leg. It's in near mint condition, all complete. It does not have a letter on his blaster. It could have a J, an I, or be blank. This is one of the blank ones. It's still a Lily Letty blaster, and it's in beautiful condition. This is an awesome item. $161.50 with $5 shipping, plus, since it's going international, eBay's global shipping program that takes care of the international shipping is going to charge them even more money on top of that too. So this was a very expensive item for a Christian. Richard is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He gets free shipping on all of his action figures and accessories, plus $10 off on anything that's more expensive than that per item. And he already has a t-shirt too. A Star Wars Daddy t-shirt was sent out to him. Oh my gosh, it's amazing all the things that these members get for their perks. And he picked up a pretty nice item. It's the Pac-Man Eyes Yoda. It's missing the snake, missing the cane, but has the robe, has the belt, and is in mint condition. I couldn't find a paint rub on this figure. It was just a beautiful figure and went out for a nice price, honestly, for only $30 with free shipping. Arthur is a repeat buyer, and he's a Daddy member. He's got free shipping today. Picked up 3 items. We got an R5D4 with a 1978 normal date stamp, Hong Kong. Pretty nice condition overall for $16.50. We've got a Gonk Power Droid with, you know what, the long V notches, because that's pretty much 99% of the time the way that Gonk comes. Let's see here. Nice condition, $15.50. And then we picked up a speeder bike, just missing the flaps on the back, and otherwise near complete with the rest of everything there. A Taiwan version, which is the majority of the time. It can also be a Macau, but it's mostly Taiwan, and it all worked. $20.50, and again with free shipping. James is a Big Daddy member. He's out of California, repeat buyer, buys from me every single week. And he tries so hard to be the Daddy of the week, and unfortunately it was not this week, my man. You get so close every time. You know what? Next week, I don't think we have like a really big priced item. We have some, decent priced items, and that might be the week. Because unfortunately, we've had these weeks where there's like some super expensive figure, and that person's the Daddy of the week, almost as default. But your collection is starting to get huge. You picked up a ton of items. I think it's 10 items. Let's go over all these. We picked up that solid visor Hoth Stormtrooper, all complete and beautiful, near mint condition. This is a beautiful figure. Went out for $46. We've got that Dangar. Does anybody care about Dangar this week? Maybe. $13.38. Maybe not. We picked up Droopy McCool, missing everything, but he has his shorts. Thank goodness we don't have to see what's underneath that. Went out for the starting bid price of $10. Man, we were like 2 weeks in a row. We had every item sell for more than the starting bid price, but here we are back to a couple items going for the starting bid price. We picked up an AT-AT Commander who's all complete in near mint condition. Hong Kong COO, $20.83. We've got Carl, the Rebel Commander, and he's all complete in nice condition, $13.38. We picked up a Klaatu with a thick skirt so you don't have to see what's underneath the skirt. In nice condition and all complete for $18.05. We got Salacious Crumb. Salacious Crumb all by himself. I have too many of these little Salacious dudes that are here in my inventory, so we're going to start selling a couple of them to get rid of them. $17.38. That's a really good price for him. We've got Carl's Boss, the Rebel Commander. He's all complete, in nice condition. Went out for $12.38. We've got Bosk. Barely is cared about these days. In near mint condition, too. It's a beautiful figure. Only $14. And then we've got Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Taiwan version in decent condition. Went out for $18.50. I waived $60 in shipping costs because James is a Big Daddy member. Todd is a new buyer out of Texas. He's picked up 3 items for his first time purchasing from me. That's pretty good. We've got a Bespin Lando Calrissian, all complete in near mint condition. It's a beautiful figure, honestly. Not smiling, though. He's not happy. $19 for him. We've got an IG-88. He's all complete in nice condition for $23.49. That's pretty good. And then we've got Bib Fortuna from Hong Kong in near mint condition and all complete for $21.50. It's pretty good overall, and $7 shipping. Get ready for this one. Joshua is a repeat buyer. He's a 2-time Daddy of the Week. What else is he? He's a Big Daddy member. He's everything. It's the trifecta. He's done it all, and he lives on my favorite street in the entire United States, unless there's one I just haven't heard of that's even better. There probably is. Picked up 2 items. We've got a Hammerhead. He's in mint condition. It's beautiful. Hong Kong, all complete. Went out for $21.06, and then he picked up an FX7. He needs more of these. He's got to have more of these medical droids. It's the orange eye version. It's near mint condition. And of course, it's complete. Nothing's been ripped off his body. $12.50 only with free shipping. Do you like pets? Guy's losing his mind over everything. This is the random winner, okay? Big Daddy, put that in the, it's coming up right now, okay? Put in that graphic. Ooh. Rodney is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. And he picked up a couple items. He got the random. He's the random winner. My wife picked out a bunch of Jawas. It was a Jawa with small eyes, a Jawa with big eyes, and a Jawa that's fallen completely apart. And I tell you what, Rodney, I know. Oh, Rodney, by the way, currently up for sale, I have 2 lots of figures that are perfect for your projects. You got to check them out. I know you're going to. But they're right up your alley. And that's my guess is why you got these Jawas, because there's something to fix here. He loves fixing and reconditioning figures to make them look awesome. And these guys all went out for $31.03. He picked up I did it again. I copied it over from a previous listing, and instead of putting MTV7, somewhere along the lines, I put MYV7. It's a MIV7. And I keep copying it over from a previous listing that has it wrong, and I don't see it, and I don't fix it. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've done this. Oh my gosh. But it still went for the normal price. Actually, a pretty decent price. $22.50. Man, I'm an idiot. Free shipping. And Rodney received a bunch of extra items in his box because he was the random winner. Anybody can win every week. Somebody's going to win. It's like playing the lottery. And you have a pretty good chance because it's like, I sell 50, 60 figures. You have 1 in 60 figure chance. That's pretty good. Martin and Liliana out of Eugene, where those Ducks play right here. Oh my gosh, I love my Ducks. And so do they. And they're back purchasing again. And I know they're considering memberships. They've got to. They don't want to pay shipping costs. But what have we picked up? We picked up the Hoth Luke Skywalker. He's freezing except that scarf. The scarf is loose. It's just dangling down. You got to wrap that around his neck. Near mint condition and all complete went out for $16.50 with $5 shipping. Steve is a repeat buyer. He buys from me almost every single week. So I'm sure he's considering memberships because he doesn't want to keep paying $5 every single time. Picked up a Weequay. It's all complete in nice condition. Went out for only $12.38, but I was able to pick up the $5 shipping that helps that overall price. Doug is a new buyer out of Wisconsin. He's picked up 3 items for his first time purchasing with me. And we picked up that Bespin security guard. It's the more tan version of the guard. Very tan. Like Hawaiian Tropic is all he uses when he's outside sunbathing. He probably sunbathes 24 hours a day. Near mint condition and all complete went out for $22.22. And does anybody care about Lobot? Guess what? No, the trifecta of our figures, Dengar, Bosk, and Lobot, really nobody cared about this week, unfortunately. But Lobot went out for $12.50. There was one time we had the same Lobot go for $24, somewhere close to that. It was incredible. But not this week. We picked up a 2-1B with the flat glossy paint. So it's like semi-gloss. I probably should have said semi-gloss because that's actually what they call them. Why did I say with flat gloss paint? That was dumb also. It's semi-gloss. Near mint condition, all complete, looks very nice. $21.50 with $7 shipping. Curtis is a repeat buyer out of North Carolina. And he's picked up my Bespin Luke Skywalker in near mint condition. It's a really nice figure overall. I believe it's a blonde hair. I can barely see that tiny picture that eBay wants to show me. And went out for $41 with the $5 shipping. Fred is a repeat buyer and he's a daddy member. He gets free shipping on his accessories and his action figures. And he got that today. He's out of New York. Picked up my Boba Fett. It's a Taiwan version with the correct Taiwan M6 blaster. Very hard to come by. And it's in near mint condition. It was a beautiful version of this figure. And went out for a very nice price of $128.01 with free shipping. Doug is a repeat buyer out of Michigan. And he's picked up 2 items today. We got that AT-AT driver with the orange logos, all complete. Hong Kong COO, nice condition overall. Might be a little yellowing there. I can't totally tell. But went out for $15. And then we also got that Death Star droid, which was able to stand and in pretty decent shape overall for only $13. But we were able to pick up the $6 shipping. Chuck is a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. And he's a Big Daddy member. Another trifecta buyer from me who's featured in everything. And I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for all that support. He's picked up a bunch of items. He went nuts. He was trying to be Daddy of the Week again. And here's all the items. We got a Neek, though. He's missing that staff. We got a little, maybe a little yellowy. No, he looks pretty nice. He's a no-CO figure. And unfortunately, he's the second figure this week to win for the starting bid price of $10. We've got a Hoth Leia. She's so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. And near mint condition and all complete, even with that little blue blaster that we thought was lost in a vacuum or in a shag carpet, or maybe it's in the landfill, or maybe it exploded when you open it on your ride home in the car and it's between the seats because it flew out when you were so excited to get her open.
That's what she said.
Michael, please. There he is. Please.
Mwah!
There he is.
Come on. What?
Get her open.
Yeah, you gotta get... Hey, I'm here with the jokes. And then maybe you were digging trenches in your backyard to set up those scenes for Star Wars or G.I. Joes or something, and your mom saw what you were doing. She's like, oh my gosh, you're ruining the lawn. Dad's coming home. He's going to pull out that belt and smack you around. And you're like, oh my gosh. And so you quickly put all the trenches back together and then realize, wait a second, where are some of my figures and all those accessories? They're gone. They're absolutely gone. Possibly one of those things happened. But we were able to find one here for Hoth Leia. What a story, huh? Near mint condition, $68. We've got a C-3PO in pretty nice condition, was able to stand for $19.39. We've got Han Solo in the trench coat. He's missing that blaster because just told you where that blaster probably is. Because the problem is he's got a solid black one. It's harder to find that one. And if you lose it, you're not going to be able to replace it that easy. And here's another figure that we know where this accessory went because it's gone. It's a... Oh, wait, did I say that... Han Solo went out for $14.38. Who knows? The B-Wing pilot, he's missing everything as well. In near mint condition, pretty nice overall for $10.50. We got 88. He's got circles on the right hip. Now, he can have circles on the right hip, or a circle on the left hip, or on both hips, or on no hips. That's the only way he comes, in all those 4 different ways. Near mint condition and all complete, of course, because he doesn't come with anything. $16.48. We got the Emperor's Royal Guard, Taiwan, near mint condition, missing his blaster, or his staff, sorry, $21.50. Man, I'm struggling with this one. We've got an AT-ST driver. Where in the world is the accessory? I told you. No COO for this version. He can also be Taiwan in pretty nice condition, $10.50. And then we've got that Cloud Car pilot. Guess what? Missing the comm link. Where is it? I told you where the comm link probably is. It's gone. Near mint condition, $17.50. And I waived, I think, $45 of shipping for Chuck.
Daddy of the Week.
And you've been seeing it right here. It's the Daddy of the Week, Shane. He went absolutely ballistic on this Sunday. Picked up 2 incredible items. It's unbelievable. The first one is a Lily Letty. And there's your music. Love it. Zuckus. And it's an AFA graded Zuckus. It's an 80 from 1982 in Mexico in near mint condition. It's a beautiful item. And the only reason I'm selling it, this is from my personal collection. I'm selling it because I received one, a different version of this same figure, and it'll come out in the April mail haul video that'll be coming up. So make sure to stick around to watch that video when it comes out in a week or two. And that went out for $128.49. And then we picked up the blue Snaggletooth. Man, this one goes for so much money these days. It is the toe dent version, all complete, from 1978. A mess up by Kenner and Lucasfilm because they couldn't communicate properly with each other. That's why we have this figure. And it only came in that Cantina playset. Anything else I want to say about this? No. Went out for $358.33. Free shipping, of course, for a member. And man, Shane, congratulations and welcome to the club. And now just some honorable mentions for some items that haven't been paid for as the time I'm making this video on a late Sunday night. We got Juan, and he is a repeat buyer. He's picked up my Imperial Commanders all complete in nice condition for $17.50 with $5 shipping. We've got Jason's a new buyer. He's picked up my Wicket, and I couldn't tell you what it sold for. It's going to pop up right here. You're seeing it. It's a Taiwan version, near mint condition. And then also picked up the X-Wing vehicle, the damaged X-Wing vehicle, and I don't think anything was working on it. We had some trouble with this one. It's popping up the price right here. The grand total for Jason was $112, which is pretty great. And then Brian's a repeat buyer. It could be Clarence. I'm not sure. It's Clarence or Brian. It's one of them. Please leave me a note down in the comments which one you are. If it be, it's both of you. Let me know. That way I can give you a proper shout out. Picked up my second Chewbacca of the night. And this one's the large Hong Kong COO. And all complete in nice condition. Went out for $14.38 with $5 shipping. All right, we did it. We got through all those items. Oh my gosh. Wasn't it amazing? Shane went nuts. He bought 2 of the nicest items. Two are the top 4, okay? 2 of the top 4. Shane bought them, and he went nuts, and he has some pretty incredible additions headed his way for his collection. And then achieving $40 per item, man, that is awesome. That helps me continue to do this reselling business, to continue to add things to my collection, continue to be able to have the funds to go purchase more collections, and to keep this going. Don't forget to go down into my links. I got the TikTok, I got the Instagram, I got the eBay, in case you're wondering, you're seeing this for the first time, like, man, this looks like a lot of fun. I'm going to click down there and click on that eBay, and I'm going to go in and bid on some of those items so I can win. Or you possibly saw the membership commercial and you're like, man, where's that link? Even though links have probably popped up all over the place, where's the link? It's down in the description, the link to join, and to look at all those tiers and all the different things that you get for free happens down below. And if you could, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of all the content I'm about to tell you about right now. I'm not sure the order of these videos, okay? I got a lot of stuff happening here. I'm not sure how I want to maneuver this. I'm going to be doing a Hoth Armored Snow Speeder tutorial. We're going to open one up. We're going to figure out how do we get the motor to work again? How do those lights come back on? Is there something else that could be causing the lights to not come on and the motor to work, even though the motor looks good? Yes, there's a couple of things we've got to look at. I'm going to do a tutorial. It's going to happen here in the next 3 weeks. There will also be in the next 3 weeks my April mail haul video. That's a video where I show you where that surplus goes. All the items I'm adding to my collection in the month of April. They're stacking up over there. I can see a pile. And we're going to talk about every single one of those, show you what the Star Wars Daddy's collecting this month. That happens either next week or the week after, somewhere in the next 2 weeks. And then I also have an unboxing that I have to do. I have to give a major shout out to someone for this unboxing. I have been sent something. I've been sent something that's incredible. And I don't want to give away too much, okay? But it could be an incredible lightsaber. And if it is what I think it is, I think it's going to be the highlight of my 2025. I've got to give credit where credit is due. We got to unbox it. We got to look at it, and we got to celebrate it. So that'll be happening somewhere in the next 3 weeks as well. There's also the news that happens either a Friday, Saturday, or Monday. I am jumping around to figure out where those analytics are for where to place that video. So the news happens every week. I just don't know what day it's going to be. That's why you had to hit that bell notification so you're notified when it comes out. So it'll be a Friday, Saturday, or Monday. We have these videos that come out every single Wednesday. The eBay listing videos every Wednesday. And then every Sunday are all the videos I just talked to you about with the unboxings, with the mail hauls, with the tutorials, all that stuff's on Sunday. So, and then on all the days where a full video does not come out, I have shorts. Shorts come out. So we have content every single day happening here with the Star Wars Daddy. And I really appreciate all the support. If you're here at this point, I am ecstatic. If you hit the like, I'm ecstatic. If you commented down below, oh my gosh, that's so important, YouTube says. We got to have those comments. Let me know if you purchased something from me, what it was. If you plan on purchasing in the future, what your favorite part of this video was. What did you like one of the features that happens throughout this video? Let me know. I really appreciate it. And if memberships are for you, man, we'd love to see you as a part of that community. That would be awesome. Guys, I think I've said it all. We've done it all. Tons of content is upcoming, and I can't wait to share it all with you. Thank you so much for being here. There could be some bloopers at the end. I know there are, because I've already messed up so many times. I know I messed up. So wait until the end credits. Right in between, there's two little credit things that happen, little graphics that pop up. You'll see me going crazy and losing my mind. But until the next time, oh my gosh, General Grievous, look at that shirt. Dude, this is an incredible shirt. I love it so much. Who is your daddy? And this, geez, man, come on. Get that in the top 2 tier. It's the doesn't have a letter on the say. Doesn't have a. Get ready for this one. James is a repeat. It's not James. I heard a dog barking in the background. Was that yours or? Okay. What are we doing? What? Who knows? We're gonna do this whole thing over because I'm acting like a dipshit.